Hallo, Überraschung. Oh, die guckt schon böse.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Den Sohn zurück.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my...
If you would be so courteous.
With respect, my lady.
Okay, die will uns nichts mehr sagen. Na gut, dann... Ups, schönes Bild. Gehen wir wieder weg. Oder wir reden mal mit ihr.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going.
Oder auch nicht. Dann gehen wir einfach raus. Ja, als nächstes können wir mit Captain Vasco reden. Und gucken, was sind denn die Verträge eigentlich da? Was läuft da für eine Scheiße? Da waren wir schon. So, da haben wir ihn.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Ach, halt
We
doch die
should be able to
Fresse.
set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Nee, ich will erstmal nachfragen.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home, and we are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Was haben wir denn hier? Wir können mit ihm nochmal reden, weil ich mir schon vorstellen kann, wo der ist.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a
Sure.
few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Dann werden wir uns darum auf jeden Fall kümmern. Müssen wieder... Habe ich das jetzt abgelehnt? Och, komm schon. Ja, wie auch immer. Falsch aus. Wir gehen hierher. Den Jungen gehen wir auf jeden Fall zurück zu den Nauten. So wie wir die einen eigentlich auf den Scheiterhaufen hätten werfen müssen. Aber wegen einem falsch gedrückten Interaktion ist das nicht passiert. Wir sind wieder da. Was haben wir denn hier? Das Dienstmädchen.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide.
Das heißt, wir müssen mit der gar nicht mehr reden. Na dann. Sparen wir uns den Weg doch. Der Platz des Prinzen. Das sieht so... Naja. Irgendwo muss man die Leute verbrennen, ne? Wir fangen einfach mal hier an. Zack, hallo.
Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Seine Handlanger dabei haben.
Right, cousin?
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Ich hätte speichern sollen.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nauts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nauts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Okay, so geht das also auch. Wir müssen mal nicht kämpfen. Wir nehmen den Jungen jetzt mit. Wenn wir ihn finden. Da geht's wieder hoch. Dann gehen wir erstmal hier weiter.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Wir haben kein Schloss knacken. Ich könnte kotzen.
Locked.
Ja, mach den Schlüssel. Hi, Junge.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Finde ich gut. Was ist das? Kriegen wir es hin? Oh, nice. Aber das Ding kriegen wir nicht auf. Okay, also hätten wir den Schlüssel nicht bekommen, hätten wir es aufsprengen können. So, und hier können wir hochgehen. Da kommen wir auf dem anderen Lagerhaus raus. Da hätten wir also auch hergehen können. So, haben wir jetzt alles. Jetzt reden wir nochmal mit dem Captain und da müsste eigentlich alles erledigt sein, dass wir hier ablegen können. Hat lang genug gedauert. Oh. Sehr schön. Einmal hier rüber. Schon noch mit dem Captain.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Ach, halt doch die
We should
Fresse.
be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Juhu, +3. Ich glaube, wir haben 4 getötet oder 5. Das heißt, es gleicht sich mehr oder weniger nicht ganz auf. Ja. Wir könnten noch was nachfragen. Wir gehen mal kurz. Wir haben nochmal ein neues Level bekommen. Wir gucken mal ganz kurz auf die Karte. Wir haben gar nichts mehr da. Nebenquest. Quartiermeister der Kaserne in Neu-Serene. Das ist dieses neue Ding. Da brauchen wir jetzt uns nicht drum zu kümmern. Da ist nichts. Und wir müssen jetzt die große Abreise machen. Das heißt, wir sind hier komplett fertig.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Dann.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Wir sind sicher.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the
Oh.
Nords even brought him back in one of their ships.
Die habe ich gar nicht gesehen.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Oh. Okay.
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Haben die einen Drehhand mitgebracht, oder?
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Oh. Der tat weh.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh, warte. Au. Hörst du mal auf damit? Wow. Trink den Trank. Trink den fucking Trank. Okay. Okay. Ich wollte gerade einen Trank trinken.
Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Ja,
We should be able
ja.
to set...
Be
Haben wir
back
alles
soon,
fertig?
Captain.
Das wäre jetzt mal das viel Wichtigere. Nicht, dass wir hier noch die ganzen Quests offen haben plötzlich. Okay, alles klar.
Sir, are you ready?
Ja, ja, Mensch, der nervt mich aber auch.
Permission to board.
Sir, you have it?
Ja, ja, ja.
No.
Perfect.
Ja.
I am so
Alles klar. Wir speichern das jetzt hier.
eager
Ja.
to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with...
Okay. Taste zum Überspringen und nochmal. Opa. Lauf doch einfach. Boah. Dieses kleines Vieh. Dieses großes Vieh. Wow. Laden.
So eager to discover
Warum sind wir denn hier, verdammt? Ich habe doch extra da unten das gespeichert. Ach nee,
Tear Freddy.
wir haben gespeichert, wo er losgegangen ist.
My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience.
So, hier speichere ich jetzt nochmal.
The voyage will be long.
Dann brauche ich nur noch
I've been
kurz
told the trip-
geradeaus zu sprinten, ne? Das war jetzt fies. Und nochmal. Okay, okay. Ist okay, ist okay, ist okay. Okay, alles gut. Erstmal kurz stoppen. Also wir haben nicht mehr viel. Ich nehme einen Heiltrank. Noch einmal. Boah, okay. Aber gerade so.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Also ich fand den Kampf auch epic. Zumindest mussten wir ihn 3-4 Mal neu starten. Ja, das Schiff ist jetzt am Arsch. Oder was? Jetzt müssen wir mit dem nächsten Schiff reisen, oder was? Scheint so.
Gentlemen!
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He is a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Jesus. Raus aus dem Hornissen.
Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Level 5. Sehr schön. Da wir jetzt ein Level abbekommen haben, klingt das so, als müssten wir gleich kämpfen. Aber genießen wir erstmal die Szenerie.
ready? Ahoy!
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that will be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Na, ist doch schön. Haha, herrlich. Zack, ab dafür. So, wunderbar. Da sind wir hier angekommen. Da hinten leuchtet was. Das nehmen wir natürlich direkt mit. Loot. Perfekt. Die Waffen weg. Gucken wir uns noch ein bisschen um. Eine schöne Pirouette gedreht. Da leuchtet auch noch was. Fantastisch. Dann gucken wir noch hier oben nach. Da sieht aber alles okay aus. Und dann laufen wir einfach mal weiter. Wir haben auf jeden Fall hier... Da ist noch was. Dankeschön. Da ist auch noch was. Und ab in die Stadt. Hier siehst du noch, wie die ganzen Häuser am Entstehen sind. Das wird alles noch mehr oder weniger neu gebaut. Das Kupferviertel. Sehr schön. Überall noch Gerüst am Rumstehen. Da oben ist der Dachstuhl noch nicht fertig. Was ist mit dir los?
Excellency, welcome back. It is an immense... What might I do?
Ja, wir können sogar Sachen nachfragen.
Where do your products come from?
Most of the products that I sell are made in our beautiful nation. Clothing, boots, hats, all from our own craftsmen.
with extraordinary workmanship. You have
Fantastisch.
certainly noticed the blue in our linings. That is impossible to imitate, and we alone have the secret. Of course we do that.
Okay, sehr schön.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
See you soon. Okay, damit würde ich sagen, haben wir einen großen Teil geschafft von dem Prolog. Also eigentlich haben wir den Prolog geschafft. Und an der Stelle würde ich dann nochmal speichern. Perfekt. Und wir sehen uns dann in dem nächsten Teil wieder. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Abend, beziehungsweise eine gute Nacht. Ist schon spät jetzt gerade. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Madet Jod, schwingt der Hut und da leuchtet noch was. Grüß euch J. Ich bin fort.